Huh?
That's her. Glad she ventured out of the savage east to help us.
Ah, there we are. Hey, what's up guys? Danger King Random here, back at it again with another live stream. Ah, there we are. Hey, what's up guys? Danger King Random here. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Just mute that before I start a loop. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Horizon Zero Dawn, part number 20. Now, you will notice that in the last live stream we ended inside of All Mother Mountain in Nora territory. Now we're standing on barrels of Oseram make in the College territory. Well, the reason we're over in College territory instead of the All Mother Mountain is, well, if you're asking that, then you've missed some videos that I uploaded this morning. Don't worry, nothing much, mostly just a few side quests. So, obviously today we are going to do the mountain that fell. And then after that we're going to go get the best armor in the game all the way over here. Right, let's get to it.
Is my fate to only experience adventure in the glyph books?
Yeah, we'll start the DLC after getting the armor. Here we are. Just setting a thumbnail for the live stream. Okay, let's get to this. There we are. And obviously I've gotten a ton of outfits since then. Let's go. The bitter climb. Yeah. So that's there, let's just fast travel to this campfire. Alrighty then. Let's just follow this path. So whereabouts does the bitter climb start? Okay, just past the trampler site.
Anyone, please help! If you can hear me, please get help! Help!
What exactly are you being attacked by? Because isn't that a trampler? Looks like I was completely wrong about that. Actually, you know what? Let's try out my rope caster. Okay, well, certainly lost a great bit of damage there. Okay, there it is. Man, I was going to be using that broadhead. Just summon a new one. Let's march onwards. Well, there it is. The bitter climb. Time to go see Gaia. Or at least the facility she once lay in. Yeah.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
There we are. Stalkers then, hey? Yeah, we can sneak past those easily. Or do you want to kill them? I do need a stalker heart. What do I need a stalker heart for? Shadow Stalker. Yeah, okay. Meh. Probably best not to allow the stalker. I can try and get the stalker in the next video. Decided to do videos. I'll be covering the side quest zones, etc., and then in live streams the main quests and the main quests for the DLC, which are technically classed as side quests, but they're the main DLC quests. So we'll be doing DLC in as well with the live streams. Hello and welcome to the stream. Cool. We are currently making our way to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Sorry about that barking, if you can hear that.
More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
So right now I'm just deciding to sneak past those machines, but when we get to the Stormbird, I will kill the Stormbird. Mostly because there's a vantage point and a bit. But right, let's override this red-eyed watcher quickly. Get back into the tall grass before anyone sees, any of the others see me. Let them all take on the overridden watcher. But they are all aware that I'm around here. Try and stick to the tall grass.
That's it. We're already gone.
Okay. Alright. So, we're coming up to the Stormbird fight. Yeah. Just change my outfit. Stormbirds are electricity. I do not have the sparkwork, so I'll just have to go with this one. Oh wait, I do have the sparkworker. Wait, I do have the spark worker. What am I saying? It's right there. Just add a bit of range and melee to it. It's going to be ultimately fairly useless, but still.
Correct.
This thing gets far too high in the sky for me to be able to take it down easily. Just using Tear Blast Arrows to knock off a bit of its defences first, and these jets on the side I will try and remove with Tear Blast. Let me get this way. I can begin to tie down the machine. Oh, and then I can make it easier to take it down. Oh, come off it. Now let's try and keep this thing pinned down. Come in here. Can I critical hit it? No, okay. No. Worth checking. That's chill water. Let's use some blast bombs. Well, I'll stick some sticky ones on it, and then they can detonate eventually. Just toss some more sticky bombs on that thing first. Get to take a bit of damage whilst I can't, after I'm not able to reach it. For some reason I remember battles with Stormbirds being harder. Nearly killed it. I've alerted all the machines below, but it doesn't really matter, they can't get me up here. Apparently this is unconscious. Sure you are. It's gone too high. For it to swoop down and attack. There we go. We have brought low the giant stormbird beast. Actually, let's see if I can get a good photo of that. Not really a very good picture, but still works. I want the stormbird lens. Let's see, what can I get rid of? Any plants? Any plant? Yeah, we've got plants to get rid of. Cool. Now, pick up this medicinal plant. There's a vantage point just up there, so let's go get that.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
Change our outfit to something that looks a little more protective in the cold environment. I mean, this doesn't actually make any difference if you're in the cold. I just think it looks better to be wearing something that looks like it would protect you more in the cold. Here we go then. Another vantage. So this is what the facility used to look like, or at least what it did when it was being built.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 10. So here's where I learned how the world would end. My second apocalypse in a year. Looks like there's a lot of
Sorry I cut that off a bit early there, guys. Now then, let's go get the master override. Righty then. Man, look how much damage was caused when Gaia blew herself up.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Wow.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
That's a lot of damage. That is definitely a lot of damage. That's just... yeah. Okay, that's what we're definitely going to use as the thumbnail for this stream after it becomes a video. Wow, yeah, I mean, that's a lot of damage. Well, I was right. Hi. Hello there.
If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Fair point. If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing point. Well, you didn't need to bother with this tiny bit here, considering you could just walk up there, but... This ladder, if you come here early, the ladder isn't here. That's how they stop you getting here. But if you do manage to get up here, all the doors are open, so you can go get the power cell for the Ultra early. You can get up here by jumping on the rocks there and kind of glitching your way up.
This is
But
exactly
not really.
the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
So when did you
Looks
come
like
here?
You've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
Well, we've seen the story trailer for the sequel, Gaia, and it says that Aloy will need Gaia's help, so it stands to reason Gaia's at least partially restored within the next 6 months in universe, so...
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Right, let's go to it.
Time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Let's go.
Identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soba. You are clear to proceed.
Here we are then. Zero Dawn. The Gaia Prime facility.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell.
Mind your footing.
Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embers before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another
Nice.
3 weeks.
So some guys recorded conversation.
Smug comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning
This
the
will be
lights
the
off
last
at the
power
end.
cell I need to get to the
Food for
ancient
thought,
Aloy
I'm vegan.
found.
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. just the rest of your life.
Yeah. Well, that's what you guys think. Unfortunately, you get murdered by Ted Faro, as we'll find out shortly. Bit dangerous this is.
Guess that's my way across.
Guess so, yeah. That is a zip line you could use, but...
Glad that's over.
Nothing here, cool. Damn it. Well, we needed to be going up, not down.
Maybe further up the shaft.
But, can get a supply crate. Okay. Here we are.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it.
Yeah.
Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
It's impressive. The destruction, the sheer level of destruction. It's quite impressive. Nice.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradis-Sadie zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... well...
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow.
Let's just get all these data points that we've gotten now done. And well, after that Stormbird fight, we've now got every single machine from the base game other than the Freeze Better back. Right, well, that's easy to scan.
To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years.
Well, we know it's not years, because...
Extending the future, and you might be
actually, we don't know when the end of credits cutscene takes place, but I'm assuming it takes place before the sequel.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned.
No.
Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough
That's not
for an
good.
energy signature to bleed through.
No.
Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside.
Well, I'm sure you could have found a way to design it to be manually engaged from the inside. Just saying.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Elizabeth.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, all right?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
Oh no. Elizabeth. Well.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek.
There's no doubt she's dead.
She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Right, I'll scan these and these words for Elizabeth.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try it.
Aloy?
I would.
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was.
No arguments here.
Afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Alright then.
Hell, Liz. I know. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests.
Right,
Dr.
yeah.
Bouchard flying. May I seek outside protocol?
I suppose so.
Chicken
There's
hair.
no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is
I see him.
natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor. Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a
There's
manner
another
of
section
speech,
at the
Gaia.
back of the
Take a
photo.
note.
Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was
Good.
armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Of the Get the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list.
Sorted.
Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction
Keep
this is
going.
Continue.
Ready. Should be a handhold. Oh, we went past it. Cool. Let's keep going. Can I get in here before the cutscene starts? No, I cannot. Here we are. What happened to the alphas?
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Unlocked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Ted.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say.
Mute mic for you guys for this cutscene.
This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the set system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
No. Ted Pharaoh. Hold on. this facility, the entire thing, Gaia was hooked into it. So wouldn't Gaia have been seeing this happening and theoretically been able to stop, or does Ted Fo's Omega clearance override Gaia? It probably overrides Gaia. Alright then. Let's talk to Silence about what was just uncovered.
We killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the
slaughter of the Sun Ring.
Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones,
Evaporated.
Turned to dust. Scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out along the world they made. The world we're living in.
Lovely thought there, Aloy.
It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, Silence.
Hope. Right, let's get that master override then. Yeah.
The master override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Let's go.
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Let me just check our text data points. Yeah, there's some audio logs that are missing, and well, from the crest. Oh, maybe this isn't crest. That audio. Text data points world. Okay, it's just all. Okay, well maybe there's audio data points in the world then. Text data point quest. We've done all the quests that would have them. I don't think the Sunshell 4 will have any text data points, so we might have to go through the previous locations and find the ones that we're missing. Right, let's keep going. Let's go. No, here it is. Silence in person.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Good. Glad.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered such knowledge you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Why you flip you giving her a test? You could just tell her.
Code-breaking.
And it's kind of world-ending stuff.
Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission to wake the machines so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
No.
Yes.
The world.
Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Tell me everything you know.
Tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source.
Glad you sorted.
A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jew.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
The Spire.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
But what the Karja?
How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born.
Well done, Silence. Well done.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. There are a few more.
Fair point. I mean, I'd still care about wiping out an entire culture.
A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it.
Good.
I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
Why did you betray them?
Why did you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl?
Oi, I'm not a savage.
But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus. It bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say,
is history.
History.
Cool.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can.
Well, you're still a villain in the sequel, so...
Take my lance. Fit the master.
Gladly, that is an amazing weapon. Seriously.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in.
I'm glad that Aloy... I mean, she leaves it in Hades at the end of this game. Then we see in some of the sequel comics, she's back to using that spear. And then in the sequel, Silence is back to using that spear. So clearly, she went back and collected it, used it, then Silence got it again. Sony switched ownership a lot.
There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along.
Good.
I was merely trespassing.
Yeah, you are. Now get out. You horrid guy. You horrid villain. Okay, let's just pick up these.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence. And you are. I don't think you'd have called out.
Not seeing any more data points. Check data points. Yeah, okay. So we're missing 2 audio data points somewhere. Hopefully find them. There it is. Man, that is just such a cool looking lance. Like, seriously, you can't tell me this isn't a cool looking melee weapon than Aloy's old spear.
After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend this city with the spire.
Yeah, see, they're about to strike, but actually, how do you even know they're about to strike? They could be planning on striking a week from now. I mean, they're definitely ready to, but... Anyways, before we do the DLC, we will be before we do the final quest to destroy Hades, the looming shadow, we're not going to do that right now. We're not going to do that yet. Before we do that, let's get low profile. We are going to start on the DLC. We're going to start on the main quests for the DLC, which are all side quests, but I mean the main DLC quests. So, main quest sign within the DLC. That's what we're starting on. But right now, there's a place we need to go. An item we need to get. The greatest armor piece in the game. The Ultra Reeve armor. Salvaged from armor of the metal world. I'm glad you're still going to have that in the sequel. Because when we watched the first trailer before we saw that Aloy would have the Ultra Reeve just deactivated, I was thinking, well, what if someone gets the Ultra Reeve in their playthrough? She's going from having this really powerful armor to just getting rid of it. course, now we know that in the sequel she starts off with it, but judging by the fact there's no energy field being generated around it, it seems like it's inactive and it's broken or something, so it makes sense to put other armor on after that Ultra Reeve. Yeah. Ultra Reeve at last. Oh, here. Let's go get the best armor in the game. It's been a long time coming. And now in part 20 of our Horizon Zero Dawn Let's Play, we will finally get it. Of course, we've there's a little puzzle we've got to sort to open up the clamps to do with degrees of a circle. So a bit of, I suppose that could be seen as maths related. Here we are. So obviously we've already done the power, put the power cells in to open up the main doors. Now I just need the ones to power the mechanism, which we just got the last one for.
Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go. The last one. These numbers all powered up.
90.
Dials in position. There must be some kind of
270. Hold on. Let's go there again. Alright, 450. Final one. 630. There, that right? No. No, oh. Put that back to being there. Move this. So, no, wrong way. Alright, whatever. So, 90 degrees in a circle. There, check. So then, this should be pointing straight down, yes? $360 should be there. $450 should be there, and then 630 should be. Right. No, wrong way. Okay, maybe it's going from this direction. Hey, I know the I know degrees relating to a circle. I mean, there's 360 degrees in a circle, not 630, but you know, it's still to do with the circles. Right, well. $90 degrees. Let's try this again. 270 degrees. 360 degrees. $450 degrees. Okay, move this back by 1. Back a space. Back a space. Going on, am I just an idiot? Wait, 90, 270, 360, 450, 630. Am I just an idiot? I think I am just an idiot. hold on. Hold on a second. Yeah. Then that would go there. This. Wait, hold on. Oh, I see. I'm a massive idiot. I'm a massive idiot. I've realised what's going on here. Or not. Hold on. Right. 90, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Theoretically. Oh, I see. I see. I am absolutely a massive idiot, yeah. Okay, there. That was in the wrong place.
Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
I know math. I know how to... I know 90. Right, there we go, finally. Shield Reaver. The best armor in the game. Open up the box containing it. There it is. It's a long sought after. So obviously in the sequel it doesn't have the Shield Reaver going, the energy field going around it. By the looks of the story trailer, so clearly it becomes inactive and presumably becomes your starting guard. We also see the normal Brave outfit being used, so I'd say this and that become your starting outfits. Right, this is really useful in the final battle against Hades. Level am I? 35. I think the DLC is recommended level 50. Let me just go over here. This guy can start us off with the DLC. Okay, think we might make the live stream shorter than usual and end it soon. Well, I say soon. We will hit my mic, sorry. I think we'll end it after we do a few quests in the DLC.
I heard you talking about trouble in Vanook lands.
Was that out loud? Ears must be getting worn down from all those long leg blasts. But you heard right. I'm fresh back from the cut, looking for better scavenging and better shards.
I guess you didn't find them up there?
Not with the Banook wailing about new machines and talking spirits and their purses frozen shut. What's a trade route without trade? It's just a route.
What trade route?
Trade route? I thought the Banook kept to themselves.
We Oseram and the Banook are neighbors after all. What's a few mountain ranges between friends? I have some acquaintances out there still trying to dig a living out of the ice, but they say nothing seems to stick. All the superstitious nonsense and rampaging machines aren't helping.
What machines and spirits?
Honestly, I don't even know. Going by the number of Banook funerals, I'd say the kind you turn away from.
Not really my style.
Well, if you reach my grand old age, you might prefer picking up after hunters in the Sundom. It's warmer, too.
I see.
New machines and talking spirits? I'm interested.
Thought as much, just looking at you. Don't say you weren't warned. There's a slip of a trail through the northeastern mountains. past what we call the Grave Horde. You won't miss it.
Oh yeah, we know that.
Passes for a town on the other side. Maybe someone there can talk you out of it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Thanks for the information.
There we are. Frozen. Oh, level 30. Yeah, cool. Let's go. The Frozen Wilds, EA. EA indeed. Sorry about the sound. Right then, time to do the Frozen Wilds. If you do enjoy the content I put out, please do subscribe. We're 2 subscribers away from 50. Which, I mean, I want to get to 50 subscribers, so let's get those additional 2 subscribers. So if you're enjoying it, subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe. Let's try and reach our goal.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans.
Okay, so in canon this definitely takes place after the mountain that fell, but before the looming shadow crest.
So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Of course I'll do as I wish. I love running through the water when it's got snow on top. It's a nice stripe. Demonic Scorcher, eh? Take... Man, you have to move, didn't you? First machine of the Frozen Wilds DLC. And it's dead. I want to get that Scorch Lens. Let's see. Are there any resources I can get rid of? Let's get rid of this Watcher Lens. Watcher Lenses are easy to come by. Cool. Let's carry on. Oh, but that loot crate's at the other route. Let's just take the climbing route again. Because there are loot crates, and free loot is free loot.
The air. Me.
Okay. It's pretty chilly. I like how all the tribes build bridges differently. The Nora just used logs tied together with blue rope. The Kaju create slightly more ornate bridges with slightly more architectural design. The Banuk do this. And the other one just do a flat, well-made bridge with planks. It helps distinguish the territory you're in. Well, thanks for sounding a horn, because... Sorry, I had to take that screenshot. Okay, they don't have names, they're just Banuk guards. Hello.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora? I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
I think we can handle it. I can't wait for the sequel to come out. I like the look of the new Nora outfits that you get in there. Obviously, you're getting the Nora Legacy, inspired by Rust. And then you've got the... which you only get if you pre-order, and then if you get the digital deluxe, there's also the Nora... No, there's just a cool Nora outfit, which I feel like doesn't look that Nora-like. But also still Nora-like. Here we are then. Banuk clans. Pretty big dent there. Pick up the supply crate.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
And what it is? Let's find out.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrin, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
How can the Banuk wear so little warm clothing in this extremely snowy environment? I mean, I would not be able to survive with that much skin exposed in this environment. I mean, look at those ones, you know, some of them are well covered up, and then you just have those guys who's like complete, all their arms showing it. I mean, look how snowy it is. They've got their gears covered in... I mean, how are they not freezing to death? Here comes the chieftain.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, Can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our
Our
enemies.
enemies are prey. Man, that's just... I like this scene. This scene is so cool. It is. It is.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans,
Aurea,
spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought that Crazy might have gone with her. But here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Come on. I think, well, that's just what the Banuk believe. Ooh, let's ask about silence.
Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman.
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered, like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave, or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
So you do get
They don't
it.
have much of a choice.
You just don't understand why they're like that.
A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid? Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. They believed it.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Is
Aratak.
Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a wary chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
And I feel bad for him. What's a relic anyway?
Warwicks about Burgrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused
Or more.
confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
Sounds like great qualities for leaders.
2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet.
Should have paid more attention.
Stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
Who's we anyway? Oh.
Prove you some. Oh.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both...
Sure will.
How do I?
Chance to upgrade the new Banuk weapons I'll get.
Women? No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
Okay.
I want to know more about this Damon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Araya or Thunder's Drum. Might be worth a shot.
Yeah. Let's talk to Aratak.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
So what's Araya?
knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others.
Alright, sorry.
Not Outlanders.
Okay.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, he rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Damon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
Your expedition.
Back to the mountain?
I put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. Prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Well, he's certainly a fun guy. Let's go try this side quest.
Sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Aloy, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
A flood without rain. That is strange.
Quite.
Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
Now here, so in Banuk territory they have their own system, their own currency. So instead of using shards like us, they use blue gleam, which is the blue light trapped within ice. Of course you can still get things with shards, but most of it requires blue gleam. Right, let's open up my boxes. I've got a few to open up. And here's our new outfits. Actually, I would like specials. Right, yeah. I need to get the skins and bones of the new animals within this environment. I like this outfit. I like the snowshoes. Let's do this thing.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Maria. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Outlander, wait.
Yes, I want to be able to put upgrades on my spear.
I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Yeah, allow us to use these upgrades for our spear. Oh, pigment. That's a boar. There's our goat. Squirrel. Cool.
No room.
That's just now talisman, isn't it? Yeah, doesn't matter then. No bones or skin there. Still no bones or skin. Just fatty meat I can't even fit in my inventory. No. Let's do this thing. Get that owl. Oh, hello. Carter outpost.
Outlanders. Behind Dervahl traditions. Oseram stick together after all.
Cool.
If I got my hands on Dervahl, there wouldn't be anything left of him for the Oseram.
Hey, you know all about Dervahl out here? It's good.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Cool. Let's loot those. Nope, no badger skin nor bone. I don't need that goat. I need the goats I've already killed here.
Tasty.
And where's the other one? There. Yes, 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 please be goat bone. Get rid of the desert glass, pretty much useless now. There. Now, what was needed for the map? Cool, I can get the pigment map now. What I really want though is the blue gleam one, so goat skin and badger bone.
A tonic? What did it take to knock one of those over? Maybe it's a last.
Yeah, and we will be doing that later on. Oh look, that's a badger. Cool.
That must be Naltuk, looking out at that. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. What can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut.
It's not good.
The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines.
Another one of those guys' rogue AIs then.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you
So I
tell me
did
where
it.
Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Then let's stop
All
the
right.
spread.
You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for
Oh,
that.
thanks for the... I was
But
going to
I
say
won't
that.
fall. And when I'm done, you're going to tell me where she is.
Let's do this. So, I would put the shield reaver on, but it doesn't actually work when these towers are active, so got to blow up that tower first. Or override it. It has exhaust, fairly similar to the old chariot line of Pharaoh peacekeepers. You know, the Deathbringer, for instance. Hello there, long leg. too close. Take these down.
But it can be destroyed.
Thanks. I try to be.
Now we know how to deal with the machines in the towers. The daemon's next.
Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that.
Good. So where is
She's
she?
in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps.
Hmm.
You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've
That's
reached the
fair.
end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
Thanks. But what is
You
that?
said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Were you at
Were you with
Thunderstorm?
Aurea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Aurea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Aurea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
I don't know what that means, but sure. Well, I mean, I do, but Aloy doesn't.
I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
Man, I should have called in a man to help me fight. I mean, the blue tentacles, I guess you could say, that come off it kind of resemble the blue light. I wonder what he'd have fought me then. Right. Let's do this. Pick up a bit of medicinal stuff. Yeah, that's the point. Return to Singapore.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
Well then, we should go. Who's enjoying the stream so far? So as I run into a bunch of stuff, here we are. For some reason I thought there was a person. Alright.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be up. This must be one of the markers Natook told me about.
There we are.
Looks like each marker points to another.
Cool. But I'm still just going to choose to go this way anyway, in case there's a supply crate. I'm enjoying it. Glad to hear.
Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. Dead end. But at least there's stuff.
Exactly my thoughts.
What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them.
Yep. First, let's head in this direction.
Wrong way.
At least there's loot though.
This isn't the way out. Some gear though.
I've just gone the way I came. Totally meant to do that. That's the one I previously found. Oh, maybe it's down here then. No. And the flip of I managed to get lost in here. I'm clearly just an idiot. Right, here we go.
Another marker. Good. Better go back after I grab this loot. Okay, that way then. Not this way.
Man, there's not even loot down this dead end. That's the way you're supposed to go, so let's go this way first.
Wait. Back? The chime. Not sure I saw this fork before.
I mean, I did. I just chose intentionally to go the wrong way.
Not this way. Then... I see. Up.
Yep. Now let's go this way, which should take us to Stalkers, but also one of the new really good modifications.
Stalkers. Better be careful.
Oh, nope, nope. That's a demonic one. See how useful, how good a blast string is. A Stalker trophy for the Hunting for Lodge quest, which I will be doing in the next video. Well, intentionally doing it in the next video anyway. And here is the special modification. Let's go. I've already searched that. Cool. What's up here? Oh, just shards. Take these out now because we'll be down there in a minute. Huh. Still not got the balanced aim skill. Get off here. I see Aloy. Oh, nearly. And that's that one gone. Okay, we can kill the other one. Ah, the other one's making their way up through this tunnel here, waiting for me. There's a smart stalker. He's a clever stalker, eh? Not clever enough. Let's go. Pick up this loot first, though.
This isn't the way out. Some gear, though.
Yeah. Gear's always good. Yep. It's pretty cold in this cave, isn't it? Here we are then. And then on to the rest of the shaman's path.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
Next up are some pigments we all want to collect.
How does this bridge work? Looks like
It's a pretty cool design.
Down we go. Now how do I cross this one? Down it is. Down, then up. There's the way up.
And there's the pigment.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up. Made it.
Done with that bit.
Okay, heading for more waterfalls.
Do. Here we are. Cutscene. Frost Claw introduction.
Bergen wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here.
Yeah.
I don't think it's friendly.
A lot of new machines out here. Well, 3 new machines. Proceeding. Useless ritualistic marker. Right, we couldn't figure out that's the way we meant to go. And clearly we're near a control tower if my arm was going off. So you can choose to sneak past the demonic Frost Claw, but I'm going to choose to combat it. Better change my outfit then. See, Frost Claws deal frost damage. Let's go with you. Ooh, better hide. Hopefully it doesn't look down. Is that the same head as the sawtooth? Yeah, for some reason. I thought there were handholds. Oh, yeah, here. Keep moving. Keep moving because I want to override the control tower this time. Don't turn around whilst I'm overriding your control tower. Let's change our outfits back to the Ultra now it's actually useful. Give this guy a critical and start blowing him up. It's a lot easier when you've got the Lodge Blast thing. That's a great weapon. I'm trying to try that maybe in the next video. Critical. Go Danger, get it. Thanks. Brought low this demonic Frost Claw and overridden that control tower. Useful. Let's keep going.
I should be able to get up there.
Yes. Yes indeed. Took down the damned Frost Claw. That had been demonic, I don't know, that made no sense. We've taken down the demonic Frost Claw. Turned its own reinforcement in the form of the control tower against it. And brought low the mighty beast. We're nearly at the end of the Shaman's Path. We're nearly be able to get our first bit of blue gleam. Man, I can't wait for the sequel. What about you guys? You looking forward to the sequel's release?
This must be the shrine Maltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some loot and sparkles. I can see why it's worth a lot.
And this must be Araya's retreat.
Maltuk said Araya
Yes! Yeah. Sequel's gonna be great. I swear, it's probably gonna be the best game ever. Going by the trailers, it looks like it's going to be, in my opinion. Anyways.
An ancient door. Maybe Araya's inside.
Alright then. How far in are we? 117 minutes.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done.
Anita Sandoval.
Every time she brushed by, I smelled.
She was on Zero Dawn.
Oh boy. I should just go to bed.
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people an SLC.
Oh, sounds like a swell guy to work with.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door.
Writing us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
Okay, let's do this lock.
Something. What am I supposed to do with these lights? These things turn, changing the flow of light. Alright.
There.
Let's see if the door's open.
That opens that lock. First of all, yep, there's a data point in here. How about in here? It's also like a decontamination channel. Yeah, okay. Cool. Moving on. You so rarely get to open those larger doors. I'm glad when we do. Okay, can't climb up that way. Be glad that the elevator that was presumably here is strong. Structures is sturdy enough so that the elevator that presumably used to be here is staying up there and not falling down on us.
Fresh air ahead.
Random tunnel.
Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there.
Yep.
Looks like I need to get to those stairs.
Should be easy enough. Big jump there. Ladder here. Let's go then.
Maria must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
Well, Mr. Blevins is a bit...
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak.
What?
Whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
Imagine how long it would take and how hard it would be to thread the blue cables through your skin. Imagine how painful it would be. Anyway. Proceeding.
I'll bet the goal is the same. Get the light back to the source.
That's the source. The other side. Yep. Whilst making sure to use all of these. Okay. There we go. Right, so yeah, you need to use all of them to be able to get there. Come on then. Here we are, and final one. Boom.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you.
Transmission return to scheduled task.
No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is forcing you.
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it.
Boom.
The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did.
You're welcome.
Who are you?
Not following I.
And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
2 hours, 5 minutes.
You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Silence.
Urban said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow, or vanish. as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful. It will not come without cost.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get it.
Thanks for the
You
help.
and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes, but I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
Fine then.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
Spirit.
She saved my life.
This voice, this
Here,
spirit.
years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard a voice. A wanderer. Lost, like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from
Do it.
She asked me for aid. She chose me. But I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me.
Do what?
So she helped me first. By
Help?
closing a
Of course I'm
door
gonna
from the
help.
mountain
Is that
below,
what you mean?
one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
So what did
the
it...
spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones.
Help?
Parts not unlike
I'll
what
help
you find
'em,
in a
yeah.
machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's Drum, so I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit.
Yes. Inside Thunder's Drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
But what is it?
Rhea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world, and the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul, cut off from what it needs. Lonely, forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand,
But I want to.
but I want to.
That's all I need.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Then why don't I become chieftain?
There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Well, you said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. An Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She's suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you...
Alright, but I'm giving up the chieftainship as soon as I've done what I want to do.
Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
Thank you. And I will definitely take this, and it was definitely be a useful tool. Oh. Right, what can we replace? I'll replace the rope caster with it. Great shock tool. Audio dash point.
What kind of animal? A keepsake of the old ones.
Any more data points around? Seems like that's it.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
I could forget what warmth feels like out here.
Now, we will do Thunder's Drum into Mara's live stream. I think right now we could do, actually you know what I want to do. This one. Allow myself to be able to put upgrades on my spear. Change outfits, something a bit more fitting to the environment. So this man just climb over the mountain to get to me, or what? Personally, I'd have had it coming from in front. Alright, let's go. There's a lot of ice and snow around these parts. Ah, I see, there's another route here that we need to take. Bit difficult to ride the mount around here. Minute 14. Yeah, we can keep the stream going for another 30 minutes. Sure. Give or take a bit. Damn it, I only need goat skin. Oh well, here we are then. Time to get the pieces to upgrade our spear.
Long way down. Not natural either.
Can take this rappel point. And alert stalkers to our presence. Great fun.
Here's one of the metal birds.
Get a bit of blue green. Just move this. Now I'm surprised the old mechanism is still working, especially with that much snow on it.
Now I can get across.
Also, how is there this much snow inside this part of it? Let's go.
There's the door lock. I'll need to configure it.
If those pump technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated my sense.
Good, good, good. Let's take this little ladder. Another audio data point here.
I didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security, not surveillance. And security means firepower. As God is my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of terrorism desecrates these facilities.
There it is.
I'll show it to that shaman when I'm back in Song's Edge.
Let's go. But now we've got a stalker. Face off against. And this tool comes in very useful there because they're weak to shock. My spear also deals shock damage. And you have a tail that can kill me in an instant. Alright, alright. Blasting it then. Oh. Hold on, there's something that needed a stalker heart. This. And there's a stalker heart. Let's get rid of something in my resources. Let's get rid of that skin.
That was worth it.
Yes, it was. Let's get out of here then. What skill? This skill's useful. That one. I don't really use concentration that much, you know. I'm gonna go with this one. And let's use final two to get this. And we've got multiple spear modifications. You can only fit a maximum of 2, and you've got silencer spear, maximum of 1. We've got the base spear. I love your channel. Thanks, dude. Glad you enjoy it.
Lisa to find her friend, the rock painter. Seems paintings mean a lot to the Banuk.
You need to get more pigments, so you need to get 4 sets and sell them to them, and then she'll paint a certain very good picture. I will not spoil it. Alright, let's go down here. There's the shaman.
Is this what you...
Hush, hush. A shaman's secrets are not spoken aloud.
Is this what you wanted me to find?
Bind it to your spear. Use it to attach this for now. You'll find more, I'm sure.
Why are you helping me?
The blue light is fading. The machine songs are ending, and what does the conclave do? They sit, they chant, they observe. No more. We must fight for it. And you are a fighter. We share a cause.
I'm not sure we do, mate, but alright. I'll take it anyway.
But I'm grateful.
No need for thanks. Only action.
Now I can attach my
Sure, if I knew what you were on about, mate. Cool. Use this spear modification and this one. There we go.
Spear. Works for me. Might as well get started improving my spear.
Now we can sell all those other modifications we have for it that we can't use. Well, we can, but we can't put any more modifications on it, so we don't need them. We've got more. How much blue green do we have at the minute? 9.
Infamous ideas about women. How many great warriors have they ignored?
I can't spare the weight. What can I do for you, Bergrand?
Mourn poor departed. I finally met some Banuk, keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. You know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So, I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart.
Yikes.
It was ages ago, and I'm starting to worry about them.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about 2 things.
Uh-huh.
That he
What kind
can.
of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they
Me
dropped this
too.
ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with the nuke. That's shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the machines. The shamans slice them up. No shaman with these 3. Just 2 youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, what's the story with these 3?
They weren't telling. But hammered to steel.
Did you even bother to ask?
Happy story. Whatever it is.
Alright. I'll find them.
I'm not a debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge, forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that.
Right, yeah.
But if you do manage to find them,
You could remind them of the deal we made.
A scorcher claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a snap morphine. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid.
Sure.
And then some. Just make sure they don't bust them up too badly.
I'll harvest the parts for you this time.
Last I saw them, they were heading northeast. Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
Will do.
About those hunters.
Yeah.
If I'm...
Hey,
I was trying to talk to the merchant next to you, and now I'm stuck behind a table.
To be merely good.
Right, time to sell. We do have stuff to sell, right? Alright, oh, not there. We're doing modifications. Ooh. There we are. Now, there should be a blue green merchant down this way. And they are... Oh no, it is this guy, yeah. Boom. And that is our map to find all of the pigments. That should make life easier. Machine catalogue, we've got the Frostclaw, we've got the Scorcher, we've got demonic machines. Apparently I never scanned the watchtower, just like I never scanned the freeze bellow back, so next time we encounter one of those we're gonna have to scan it. There we are. There we go. Cool. So we can see the pigment locations now. What was required for the blue-green? Goat skin, badger bone. I thought I had badger bone. Well, I guess not. I'll go to this campfire. There should be some good hunting around there. Yep, there's the wilderness. Good for hunting. Badger.
Should have brought a cart.
Nope. Nope. Damn it, I need badger bone. And I need goat skin. Hold on, I do have the expert carver skill, right? Yeah, Alright, well. Silly. Must be the ball from earlier. Hunting animals. Still no badger goat skin. Better get a badger bone from that. Nope. How the flip did that not kill it?
Save this for later.
Still no goat skin. Still no badger bone. Just a bit of bony meat. I'm gonna get some blue green map before this part ends, but that is becoming increasingly less likely. badger bone. But not, I mean goat bone, but I need goat skin. Not that goat bone isn't greatly appreciated and isn't useful.
Already.
Just mean I'd rather have goat skin. Ugh. Right. Well. Hold on. 32. We might just barely be able to get that crescent up here. If we try now. Hopefully we do. I'll get another crescent if we can't get the blue green. And I don't want to spend the rest of this episode just killing goats and badgers.
This must be the ruin Aloy was talking about. Peeked in. Floated too, like she said.
So if you don't know, the Frozen Wilds is set in what used to be Yellowstone National Park.
There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built.
Yep, a dam that we're gonna have to fix. No, I think there is in here a data point. And then on the ruin on the other side over there we can find an animal figurine.
Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Kidding. Right then, we're not going to be able to do this in the next 6 minutes, but we can make a start, not a steak. I think I'm getting a bit hungry there. We can make a steak. Yeah, I went to start.
Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing? Intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. That's probably not good news. Looks like most of the facility is underwater. What has happened? Another holographic interface. A piece is missing. Not getting in here without it.
And there's a guy in here.
It's okay. Like, how do we want to start this, girl?
Might not have been a person. Just saying.
Are you alright?
I like this guy.
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment I thought my fire was snuffed. The forge gone cold. But nope. Nope. Not old Gildan.
I like it. I love this guy.
Welcome.
So happy.
Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood a little. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came
Well
to
done.
investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge.
Aloy's in the background just
I
like,
may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And
well
thus
done,
we
you
come
moron.
to the present moment.
What's this artifact then?
Something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones, but one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass.
A mirror.
I've only seen
You
one
see
such
this?
device before. My old mum brought one
And you've
back
seen
from
one mirror in your entire life. Surely the ruins would have more than just one handheld mirror in them.
staring into its face.
That just me?
Seeing myself. And my mother. Just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long, Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
Alright, I'll help you out, dude. Only because I like you. You're a bit of an idiot, but I do like you. You got a good attitude.
Finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Golden. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind
She's
us,
just there like,
gates, but
don't touch my pretty crap.
tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
My floors. No way I'd be able to swim.
Up ahead, girl. See the valve?
Yeah.
Put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honor? Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Right you are! Now,
We're just going to do this one gate, then we're going to end the live stream.
Lock this thing in place.
And finish the quest off in the next part. Which will be in video form.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate!
And that, my friends, is going to have to be it for this stream. I do hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Can depend on it to take you exactly
Yeah,
where you need to
thanks
go.
for watching. See you next time. Goodbye. Wait, don't. I just messed up my outro. Goodbye.
For the second sluice gate somewhere